club, probably cause I'm fully invested in my peak interest. Objects at rest remain so up until the fourth
everything is together.
Don't you know time is one big loop? You can run a Mobius strip around two troops. You can stay ahead of the curve and still grip roots. So you do you, even if it's old school. My kicks grip enhance the footwork skills. The track check and add speed to the windmills. B-boys fully equipped to channel the sound. Yo,
I was feeling kinda manic in a palm tree panic, so I changed my sadness to metallic madness. Rolling on a freeway, the Stardust Speedway, whipping like a boss in collision chaos. The title tempest is coastal bound, but I know the fastest thing around. So whip out the wacky workbench, open the porch, and plot a course to the quadrant of course. Now once upon a time not long ago, the Mega CD had all the flow. When Mario was blip-blopping, Sonic Team was hip-hopping, cranking out fly tunes way before iTunes. The audio and the video was smooth. You can do anything with all the groove. Every now and then I'll pull it off the shelf just to remind me to believe in myself.
To the whole world right now. Whoa. Just turn it up and get down.
North, south, east, west.
Let me see you bob your heads.
Yo, Digi Valentine,
Turn it up
and get down.
You all thought you weren't gonna see me? Huh, please, nothing could keep me from something strong in this song. Like a cool night breeze, we night breed, stardust, night skylights, speed. Yo, let's break the sound barriers. Everybody locked in, let the sound carry us. We celebrate and levitate with one aim to elevate and escape the mundane. Oh, little planet, we made you this song, so pump up the jam, now jump the damn on. We leap and land strong. How does it sound on this outbound platform? Nice. This track be your guidance with the overclock crew. Is it designated pilots? Cosmic, eternally bound. Yo, Oracle, turn it up and get down.
With the signal in the sky, super fly. Don't you down the most, I'm bridging the gap like a nasty Nas album. Did you metaphys become and stand united like the states? Break your walls down, call them Y2J. We don't play, but when we do, we go hard. Berserker barrage, funky like Lee's bass guitar. 16 bars for superstars or superheroes. Overclock to send the legend stages like Bob De Niro. This hip hop heat out of a silver lining playbook. The nice clockwork nights, we taking that rook. Get on the mic, spit it live, leave these Eggman shook. Running laps around the track, call it my sonic look. I want the whole world dancing. Don't that clown, so turn it up a couple notches, boogie down to the ground. Kicking dumb rhymes like judo since the day I was born. Drifting level 4 on the beat, I'm all-star transform. Shout it out.
The whole world right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's turn it up and get down.
north, south, east, west. Let me see you bob your heads. Turn it up and get down to the whole world right now.
Right now.
Let's turn it up and get down.
Big getting down.
So let's take it to the north, south, east, and west. Let me see you bob your heads.
Yo, C7.
Dravidians to Superior X. Turn it up and get down.
Alright, what's up YouTube? HPJ here, and I love that song, so I wanted that song to play out for you guys. But that is part of the special playlist that will be playing today during today's live stream, because it is really just one of those I've had one of those weeks. It's a lot that has gone on. Trust me, I'm sure a lot of you have seen it already. But for the most part, I want to keep this as positive as I possibly can. So, welcome to the live stream, everybody. Welcome to everyone who's watching it post, because I know some people can't and aren't able to make it. So hopefully, post watch, people will enjoy it. So all today's musical choices will be brought to you guys by the OC Remixes. Go check those guys out. I will try to leave a link in the description to their channel if you guys want to hear more musical remixes from your favorite games, such as Sonic, Mario, and various others that these guys have done for years. I think even more than a decade now. That the ORC Remix crew has been up to their musical brilliance. It's really, really amazing. So today, for today's live stream, as you can tell, we'll just be running through some dungeons in Puzzles and Dragons, for the most part. And I wanted to talk about a lot of the things going on right now with not only the game, but with just a lot of things in general. So I hope you guys do enjoy this. And for all those who are watching on the playback, thank you guys so much for your support as well. So let's get started. One thing that I do want to talk about is what happened earlier in the week, and that is the indie showcase for Nintendo. And I heard it was really good. I heard a lot of games have been announced. I've seen a couple of trailers, so I'm very, very excited to see the new product, to see a lot of games that you normally don't think would ever make it to a Nintendo system, making it to a Nintendo system. I'm even more excited that a lot of the Xbox Live games, a lot of the Xbox stuff is coming to Nintendo, due to the partnership that they have with Nintendo now. I know, right? I couldn't believe it myself. We live in an era where, Nintendo, Xbox, PlayStation, all these guys are getting along, and it's nice to see that they're coming together in cooperation and with of course, their audiences, us, the gamers. So I'm really, really excited to see that. I know there's a lot of talk of Nintendo wanting to do more mobile games, which I'm so for it, because I would love to live stream more Nintendo mobile games and show you guys a lot of them and have my opinions on them and talk about them. So I know you guys would love to see that. I'm sure a lot of people are very interested to see. A lot of people downplay a lot of mobile gaming just because it's not what a lot of other people would. I'm going to die from this, aren't I? Yes, I am. That was a desperation attack. Yep, even Puzzles and Dragons has desperation attacks. So we'll go for attempt 2. But yeah, it's nice to see gaming evolve and not just be a one-note section where you're either a PC gamer, a PlayStation gamer, a Nintendo gamer, or an Xbox gamer. And I'm going to be very blunt when I say this, because I know a lot of other people have this opinion as well, but I want to give my opinion on the recent announcements that were, Google is making their own gaming system, and it's a bold move. Yes, it's very, very bold move when Google is making it, but isn't Google, like, you guys have so much better things you can be doing? Do you really need a gaming system? I mean, I hope it does well, yes, but I don't really think it's necessary. I'm like a lot of other people. I don't think it's necessary. I don't think Google needs I think Google makes enough money. I don't think they need a gaming system, but if they want to stick their hands into the gaming industry, then go for it. I do think that from the looks of it, it's an ugly and very cheaply made controller, if that's anything. And I don't really see the whole purpose of them wanting to do it unless it's making them money. And well, they make a lot of money now. They have their hands in a ton of mobile phones, and well, every mobile phone for the most part has a um, Google Docs, Google Gmail, and all of that. So I just confused as to why they would want. I don't know. It's a bold move. It really is. I never expected Google of all things to want to do that. So yeah, it was crazy to see that. And then there was word on the street that um, Sega wants to go back to making their own game system, and I think they wanted to put a lot of effort into it, which is fine and all, but you would have to still do more, things than just Sonic. And as much as I love the Blue Blur, I don't know if Sega can really do it outside of Sonic Team. Let's see. The games that they do possibly have, they have Bayonetta, they have, I want to say do they have Persona? If someone can correct me on that if they have Persona or not. But, they can revive a lot of their older franchises. They can put a lot of their libraries up. They need to include a lot of the Sonic 3 games. Like that's a big thing that they can easily do. They can, if you really look at a sellout or one to buy out, put a lot of your big number one hits on, on the system, or make a big collection for them. Just don't short play your your audience, but yeah, you don't short play your audience. Don't short play your fans. Like when I was really excited when they said that the Sega collection was coming to the Nintendo Switch. And well, it was coming to everything at the same time. And when we looked at all the games that was on, I was like, I don't want this, because they have every Sonic game on there except for Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Then they have Mean Bean Machine, which is nice. They had Streets of Rage, but they didn't have a lot of the, that was one of the big hits a lot of people were looking forward to, was, will they put Sonic 3 and Knuckles on, this collection? And they didn't. And I don't know if it sold well. I want to say it did sell enough of units, or it sold digitally as well. But unfortunately, it's one of those situations where you look at it and you're just like, that was a waste of time, because you disappointed your fans. Because your fans, like myself, were hoping that we finally got a HD, not HD, but we got a remaster setup like we did for the mobile games with Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And that was the game that missed out completely on a lot of the benefits. Yeah, we had Sonic Mania, but I would love to have seen Sonic and Knuckles get the same treatment that a lot of the other games did, and it's very unfortunate that they didn't. Because a lot of Sonic the Hedgehog fans are fans of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. A lot of them are fans of Sonic 2. To have Christian Whitehead had done all this work, we would have loved to see what he would have done with Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Like that was one of the things a lot of people wanted to see. Don't correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if he worked on the Classic Collection, which was for the DS. I think it was part of the last year the DS had. So if that is Christian Whitehead's work, then I don't understand why they couldn't just, put that to mobile, or put that to the collection, or put a lot of that into a lot of what was distributed, because that would have been a great selling point for the new console. Was, hey, look guys, we're going to give you Sonic 3 and Knuckles on, the Sega collection. And it was not there. I was very disappointed when they announced what games were going to be on the Sonic collection. It's kind of like looking at the PlayStation, the PlayStation Classic, and how disappointing that was. It had no it had no crash, had no it had no Spyro. It literally had nothing people wanted to see. I mean, yeah, it had a lot of good classic games, but it had nothing people were really going to be nostalgic about. Like when you look at the NES collection, when you look at the Super Nintendo collection, those are all games gamers played. Gamers, both classic and modern age, were waiting to see. They were waiting to have those classic favorites from our childhood and from the 90s playable on that system, and it was not there with the PlayStation with the PlayStation Classic. It was very disappointing, and then they wondered why it sold the way it did. Like, it's a disappointment to your fans. So if Sega does decide to, I'm going to die from this. If Sega, I died again. Oh my god. If Sega does decide to, I'm just going to use the stone. I don't care. If Sega does decide to make a system, if the rumor is true, then honestly, they have a lot to owe their fans, because we are the reason why a lot of these games get made. We're the fans. We're the ones who buy the systems. We're the ones who buy the merchandise and everything. And it would just be nice to have a system that includes a lot of the things we like. And please don't die from this. Oh, thank God. So, yeah, that was my little, that was what I when I seen that, I was just like, I hope Sega does it well, because we've seen what Sony did with their PlayStation Classic. It didn't work well. We seen what Sega did with their Classic. I don't know if STHK and 3 and Knuckles was on there. I hope it was. I'm kind of hoping it was. If it was part of the Classic series, I need a new team. I'm gonna use Ella. Does Ella have everyone I can use for her? Oh, okay, good. But yeah, I was very disappointed when I seen the PlayStation Classic lineup. I was very disappointed when I seen the Sega lineup for the Sega collection. So I did not purchase it. I think people probably purchased it. If they did, good on them, and I hope they enjoy it. But I didn't want to invest money into a gaming system or into a platform, and it sucked. What else can we talk? Oh, Yoshi. So Yoshi's Craft World is coming out, I think, next Friday. And I'm very, very excited, because that'll be my first Yoshi game I played since, it's been a minute. Because I played Yoshi's New Island. I've played, what else have I played? Because I played a lot of Yoshi games. I love Yoshi. Yoshi's my second favorite character, next to Luigi, when it comes to the Mario Brothers series. And because I don't like Princess Peach, I don't care too much for Toad. Mario is Mario, but I love Yoshi and Luigi. So it's nice to see that, Yoshi is getting his game, Luigi's getting Luigi's Mansion 3, and then the re-release of what's that game? Luigi's Mansion on the 3DS, which I heard really good things about it. I've seen it. A lot of detail went into that game. It kind of reminds me of how they did the details and setups for the DS version of Super Mario, 64 Mario. I'm saying that title wrong, and I know what the title of that game is. Super Mario 64. And what ended up happening was, they included Luigi, Wario, and Yoshi into that game. You don't start off as Mario, you start off as Yoshi, and you get, special caps to become the other characters. And, it's this whole thing about how amazing they are, because they are amazing. Yoshi, Wario, and Mario are great and amazing characters, and it was really nice to have that type of game, because that's the type of games that I'm into. I like games that, let's build what we kind of did wrong and fix it. Now, I do say that the 3DS version of Mario 64 did have a lot of things that needed to work out. Like, the control was forever still bad. There was a lot of things that could be fixed. between the characters themselves, I think it was all really what it was, because it improved so many other things. It had the characters a lot of people were hoping would be in the game. There was a lot of, hey, you don't have to just play this character, you can play this character, but you still needed the cap, or you still need the powers of that certain other character to get through it. But it did give me a lot of nostalgic feeling playing the original Mario 64, because a lot of the music was still there. They did include a lot of the music from, they included Isle Delfino's music from, I forget what that game was. I know the Super Mario Sunshine. Why am I blanking on that? I don't know. But it's a nostalgic trip. I'm gonna activate Reunion. It was a very big nostalgic trip. I enjoyed every moment of playing the DS version of Super Mario 64, and playing as Wario, and playing as Luigi, and playing as Mario and Yoshi. So if they do decide to do an Odyssey variant of it, I would love that. I thought they were going to do an Odyssey variant of it when they included Luigi, but Luigi was pretty much just there to do to be one of those side missions, which honestly, if I do go back to it sometime to play Mario Odyssey, and it's still hands down one of the best Mario games to ever be created. It's so much fun. It's so much things to do. Like, I heard people still play it even after they've beaten the missions that have a lot of the things in it that you've already done. Boss Rush is still amazing thing. The bosses are amazing in that game. Like I said, I for it being second place as game of the year, only losing to Breath of the Wild by literally points, it's still one of my favorite titles. It's still one of everyone's favorite titles, and I was excited to see a lot of people play it during their live streams. I was excited to see a lot of people play it as their on their YouTube channels, and it was just so much fun to see so many of those things. Do you change Dark Orbs? I hope you change Dark Orbs. Oh, thank God you changed Dark Orbs. Yeah, I was just really, really excited for Mario Odyssey. I was more excited for it than I was for Sonic Forces. Actually, no. I was equally excited for Sonic Forces. Did I play Sonic Forces? And I regret playing Sonic Forces only for the fact that it was not the game a lot of us hoped it was. We were hoping for so much more. We just didn't get it. And it was so disappointing because, like, I'm a big Sonic fan. I love Sonic the Hedgehog. I was rooting for Sonic the Hedgehog. During the anniversary, I was really excited for, what was that game? I was saying Sonic Mania. I was really, really excited. I bought Sonic Mania. I played Sonic Mania. I haven't beat Sonic Mania, but I played Sonic Mania. And it's still a really good game. And it's so disappointing that the 3D Sonic game didn't do good. It was very disappointing. I was very, very upset how bad it was. I don't know if it was development problems. It could have been. I don't know if it was, marketing. Was it could we have waited? Could there been a lot of things took out? Then they were talking about paid DLC. Why does Sonic the Hedgehog need paid DLC for Super Sonic of all things? We did not need paid DLC for Super Sonic. There was no need ever for Super Sonic to be paid DLC. And I was very, very upset that Super Sonic was going to be a paid DLC thing. This isn't Fallout. This isn't Fortnite. We don't need to buy Sonic game. A Sonic thing ever. That was not worth it. Honestly, in my opinion, it was not worth it. And I'm glad they changed their mind. I don't know if it is currently paid DLC. I hope it's not paid DLC. To get that game, to get the add-ons, to get Super Sonic, to get, I know the Project Shadow stuff is not, paid DLC. Thank God it's not, but it was just so disappointing to hear Sega do that. It's just, ugh. I just know why these such bad ideas. So, well, not Sega, but that was Sonic Team, and Sonic Team is not doing Sonic justice. Although I can honestly say that I enjoyed a large portion of what we got during Sonic's 25th anniversary. Because what did we get? We got Sonic Mania, which was a good game. We did get Sonic Forces, but do we count it? We did get the update to Sonic Mania, which was Sonic Mania Plus, which included everyone's favorite classic characters, Mighty and Ray, who have not been in the series for years. And it was nice to see them finally in the series. Because we miss Mighty and Ray. If you're not a classic fan, we understand. You guys don't share the same nostalgic factor we do for Sonic the Hedgehog. We love Sonic the Hedgehog, and we loved Mighty and Ray. And it was just so awesome to finally have Mighty and Ray in a video game after so many years. And yes, no, I died again. I'm not wasting magic stones on this. I already lost most of my stamina. Have I lost most of my stamina? Well, I've lost more than half of my stamina on Star Justice Descendants, so I'm just gonna move on. But yeah, it was a lot that unfortunately just sucked about the Sonic Mania thing, and that's what I mean, the Sonic Forces thing, and it's just I wish there was a lot more that could have been done. I'm actually going to switch gears now because I'm going to move over to what is that thing? I'm going to move over to skilling up my monsters, especially my Dragon Bound Dragon Callers, because a lot of you guys need to be skilled up. Yeah, you need to be skilled up. You're a Dragon Bound Dragon Caller. Do I have any more Dragon Bound Dragon Callers in fire? No. I think I have some in water. Yep. You're a Dragon Caller, aren't you? No, you're not a Dragon Caller. Mel? I think both of my Mels are max leveled, right? Yep. So both of my Mels are max leveled. Some Yamasachi. The Shino collab cards. You're a Dragon Bound Caller, right? Yep, Dragon Caller, Vigo. Tethys, no, she's not one. Are you a Dragon Caller? No, you're not a Dragon Caller. Sorry, I don't know all the Dragon Bound Dragon Callers. As much as I played this game, I don't know everybody. You're a Dragon Caller? No, you're not. Actually, I don't know why I'm not looking at the thing to know who's Dragon Bound Dragon Caller. I guess I just am that lazy to not look. No, you're not a Dragon Bound Dragon Caller. Do I have anyone in light? Oh, you. There you go. Alright, my Dragon Bound Dragon Callers setup. Actually, I could have just looked here. So I have I have the dark one in the 7 tier. I have 1, 2, 3 is the 6-star tier, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 monsters. And no, I have 6 out of the 7 in the final tier. So I'm going to start from the bottom to the top, and I'm going to use my Hino Kagetsuchi team. So what Hino Kagetsuchi teams do, if anyone wants me to clarify for a little bit, is that Hino Kagetsuchi has the ability where he uses he has this ability of inflicting damage to your opponent, and you really don't have to match too many combos anyway, because these are skill up dungeons. What they're really much here for is you can go through them with 50 stamina apiece, and they will skill up your card. You see right there that little icon next to my character with the star in it that says skill, that will show up. That will indicate that you get a skill up automatically from this dungeon, based on the character that if you have that character in your team. So if you have it in your party, bam, you just got that, you just skilled up that character. They are 100% guaranteed in any dungeon that does say 100%, just like these. So what I'm going to just show off is Hino Kagesuchi. This is Hino Kagesuchi's ability. Less combos, instant amounts of damage. I would not advise this if you're playing Hino Kagesuchi himself. I think his ability works differently, but because of the fact that a lot of the enemies in these dungeons are so low level, they're so their HP isn't so much that you can easily just make a combo, make a setup. Like, you can actually practice teams with these if you wanted to, just so that you could see how your team setups work, see how your skills work up, and all of that. But it's pretty much to help you max skill your cards. These come with a lot of events. I wouldn't be, because actually our next event is Monster Hunter, so we will see one that features the Monster Hunter collab and Diabolos. A lot of the other Monster Hunter cards, and I also believe there'll be one for the tamers, the monster tamers that we get, the freebies. Yeah, they will all have their skill ups together, so I can't wait to see them and see how well they do. I know a lot of people are excited about it because Diabolos will be in the monster. Hopefully Diabolos is in the monster exchange, and we can exchange for Diabolos, because I have cards I can get rid of to exchange for Diabolos. Or Diablos. I'm sorry, I'm so used to calling him Diabolos because of, well, Final Fantasy. I played a lot of Final Fantasy to talk about Diabolos. And, yeah, I'm a really big fan of Final Fantasy. So that's why my pronunciation of that name is Diabolos instead of Diablos. You can call him Diablos if you feel comfortable calling him Diablos. I'm gonna have to wait for 9 minutes to get, I don't know what that is, and I'm not gonna look for it right now. But yeah, I enjoy playing a lot of my older cards. I mean, a lot of these cards now, because we have, skill ups. We finally get skill ups for a lot of cards. They did this last year when it started, and it was the biggest improvement to Puzzles and Dragons, because people can just grind these to skill up their monsters instead of having to wait so much, or wait till you get a speed, or you have to run through arena. You can still run through arena if that's still more comfortable, but there are still a lot of cards that unfortunately don't get that treatment. Like, I think still one of the biggest cards a lot of people love is what's her name? Roshana. Roshana is a monster that a lot of people love and adore. And unfortunately, Roshana doesn't have the easiest time to get to her because her skill ups and stuff revolve around, well, her. And unfortunately for her, she has, like, one of the biggest difficulties of anything to get skilled up. So if you do see her, or you have her, she's on like a 30 turn skill up. I know, it's crazy, and ironically enough, that's how she is in this game. That's just how she is, because she's really powerful in this game. She has a lot of good things going for her. It's just, unfortunately, she has a high skill up situation, so she doesn't get that opportunity. But if you're a very skilled player, please, Roshana is something you should look into, and she has an amazing setup. Her evolution is beautiful, but her evolution does take a while. It takes a lot of things to get that evolution to go. Yeah, I'm really excited for these dungeons. I don't know if I talked about it when it was announced. I hope I did, because it's pretty amazing. It's a pretty good and amazing dungeon. It's just you 50 stamina. If you have enough stamina and you have enough magic stones, I say go for it. I'm gonna have to wait a minute to get a lot of things going. But yeah, excuse the noise in the background because I don't know who that is. But I hate when I recording and the noise and stuff. Just me. But yeah, that's my little thing about the Puzzles and Dragons thing that I'm playing right now. And then, yeah, I'm looking into Monster Hunter when it comes, because really all I want is Diabolos. Just so I can finally say I have Diabolos. Nothing. The other cards are okay. They're not bad. There are a couple of good cards in it. There's one that's a mammoth, and he does a board change that would benefit our girl. Oh, excuse me. I forget which girl it would benefit us. Yeah, because I don't have any magic, so I have to wait another 4 minutes. Let's just go down to the all day dungeons here. No, I don't want to waste my stamina. So let's just do an endless corridor and test out some things because I haven't played any of my endless corridors. Ultimate endless corridor, extreme endless corridor. Let's do ultimate. Let's do extremes. We have true. We have regular. Because I cleared out all the regular. I think I cleared out all the true endless corridors. Yep. And then I still have extreme. I'll do extreme with a 7x6 board. I'll probably just choose a different team to play. Oh, my other account's Ricci is up. So let's play with Ricci. Ricci and Sarasvati. No, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we play with Sarasvati. Because this is the Ricci from the WX account is my other account. It's my secondary account that I use. Like if I want to play dungeons for reduced stamina, if there's something in one dungeon that I want, and the other account can beat it, or the other account has to set up for it, then I will team up on both sides and do it. A lot of Puzzle & Dragons players have multiple accounts. One of the ones that I follow the most right now, Fantastic, he has 2 accounts for both of his Puzzle Dragons adventures. I also believe his girlfriend Pancake, she has her dual accounts as well. So, it's nothing to be ashamed of. If you have 2 accounts, then take advantage of it. Save stones on one account, and then when a really good event comes, bam, roll from that event. Or if your first account needs the assistance, you have someone you can team up with and play multiplayer. And I love to play multiplayer with my other account, because I don't really have much of the time to do such. I will soon, because I know a lot of you guys would love to see me play multiplayer stuff and go through multiple player dungeons. So maybe that's possible in the future for a stream. And possibly some streams with other people, so that you guys can see how I interact with a lot of other players, if it's possible. Oh, I forget, this is the endless corridor that shenanigans can happen. And I do have someone on the team that's dark attributes, so my dark attacks would actually go through. Alright. So I'm going to make that row with Sarasvati. And yes, that is Sarasvati, the Indian goddess Sarasvati. Because Puzzle & Dragons takes a lot of influence from a lot of cultures. Japanese, Chinese, Indian, the Mesopotamian. There's so many gods. The European stuff. A lot of the Egyptian gods are here. Ra, Osiris. I don't know what obelisk is. No, is there an obelisk? I think there's an obelisk. We have Ra, Isis, Anubis, Basset. Like all of the gods and stuff are here. So yeah, it's they have a lot of history within them. There's a lot of angels. There's a lot of demons. There's a lot of just a lot of things that are there's a lot in this game. Trust me. There's a lot of if you're a history buff, you'd love this game, because it tells a lot of history about a lot of things. There are some dungeons that have characters that will interact with each other. I think one of the Nordic gods, they have a special event And yes, the Nordic gods are in here. Thor, Loki, Odin. There's like variations of Odin in this game, based off a lot of characters. Well, there's Odin, and then there's like red Odin, green Odin, blue Odin, and then they have evolutionary states as well. So, like, if you're a fan of Puzzles and Dragons, or you have some knowledge of Puzzles and Dragons, yeah, you've seen a lot of them. There's the Chinese Celestials. There's the I did say the Egyptian gods, because that's my favorite pantheon, actually, is the Egyptian god series. There's a lot of, there's the Nordic gods, there's the Indian gods, there's a ton of just a lot of history stuff here in Puzzles and Dragons. So if you ever get the chance to look at the game, look at a lot of the stuff online. They have a website for it too. I am not playing any music. Give me 1 second, because I think all my stuff's going to stream down. Yeah, memories, Discord's available, Discord updated, some stuff, okay. So let me turn this down. That's iMushroom, another beautiful music track from your boys at OC Remix. I love listening to their music. But yeah, there's just a lot of history here in Puzzles and Dragons. There's just a lot of things told through time and space that's in Puzzles and Dragons. So I hope no one in here has comes at me with follow-up attack. Although I have cards that can check follow-up attack. This monster right here, Erd, she can check with follow-up attack. Follow-up attack is pretty much what I'm about to do right now. I'm lining up a column of heart orbs, and it's going to inflict one single point of damage. However, if you're in a dungeon or you're up against a dungeon that has a resolve to it, that means if you hit your opponent and they go to at least 1 HP and they have a desperation attack, that's why I like to call them, thanks to Final Fantasy, they're called desperation attacks, and it will do 1 point of damage, and it will help you defeat the that card or that dungeon boss or whatever floor you're on that has the resolve. And actually, she just got up too, so I could use her skill to make heart, water, and fire orbs, and get some damage done. I want to defense up by 3. Dragon and devil damage increase. That is what this Dragon Bound does. And then I will be able to get, hopefully, I believe after this, my magic meter, my stamina meter should be at 50, and then I can go and get my last. I can deal with the last floor of the skill up dungeon, and then I can get the magic stone from that, and I can redo my stamina. If my I think my rank gauge is probably next to leveling up, so I think that might happen in the same time. So I don't know, because I blinked and didn't really pay much attention to it. But yeah, a lot of cards here. Was that Athena? Yeah, that was Athena, and that's Zeus. That's one of the versions of Zeus. That's Light Zeus in one of his fully evolved forms. We did see Hera just a minute ago. A lot of angels and demons. A lot of imps. A lot of mystical creatures here. A lot of fairies. A lot of succubus. We have echidnas. We have nagas. We have ninjas. Yeah, we have ninjas. Yeah, we have not Naruto ninjas, but we have ninjas. If you're an anime fan, let's talk about that. Let's talk about collaborations, because there's something else that we can talk about today as well. Because we have Monster Hunter, but did you know we had Dragon Ball Z? We have a Japanese, what they like to call the Sunday collection, which is pretty much what we would call our Saturday nights here on Toonami. With Inuyasha, Case Closed, just a lot of classic stuff. They have a lot of those guys there. Inuyasha, Shishomaru, Naraku Kagome, Kuroni Kenshin. He has a collab. Evangelion. This is a lot of stuff has from Japan. Now, unfortunately, due to copyrights and stuff, NA doesn't get it. The European servers, unfortunately, for just yeah, they shut down the European server. So unfortunately, we can't play Puzzles and Dragons here. I mean, we'd love to, yes, but I mean, they would love to, and I'm sure they would love to play Puzzles and Dragons again in Europe. They can always find the APK for America. They can find the APK for Japan, for the Japanese ones, and play those. And I was thinking of getting the APK for the Japanese version of Puzzles and Dragons and playing, you know, the Japanese events. And uploading those APKs is not hard. Like, getting the APK isn't difficult at all. It's just very time consuming, that's all. And it still takes up regular space. You still have to update it and stuff like that. So yeah, there's a lot of things with it. But, hey, I enjoy it for what it's worth. I'm gonna activate you because I want to change the board. There we go. Oh, something smells really good. I think that might be dinner. Smells like dinner. It probably is dinner. Oh, and that was another follow-up attack, because I forgot. Nini has the ability, and I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. Some people call her Nene, but there is no A, it's just E's. But her, yeah, that is Nini. She's one of the samurai goddesses. And she, yeah, even the samurai legends are here. And her ability is she changes the board to water, hearts, and light orbs. And she helps up with the follow-up attack setup. She helps clear the board of hazards, because tri-board color changes are really good. They're really amazing. They're not as powerful as they used to be, but they are still very helpful when you need to get rid of hazards, such as jammers and poison orbs. Mainly those hazards, jammers and poison orbs. There are some cards that unlock orbs. Like, there'll be a little keychain, a little lock next to the orbs. You can't unlock the orbs unless you match all the orbs of that same type. It does get annoying when you have to do that against heart orbs. I mean, not heart orbs, but jammers and poisons. Jammers aren't much of an issue because jammers still count. Poison orbs suck because they take your HP because, well, they're poison orbs. There are some leaders in subs that benefit from jammers. There are some that, Rod to Matra. How I hate and breathe and love you all. Let's hate and love you all the same. Hate and breathe and love you. Yes, you know it? Yeah. Hate and breathe and love Rod to Matra. It's one of the skill ups for basic raw cards and for itself. But the problem with this thing is it has, like every other Tamadra, if you run into them in a dungeon, they have a ton of HP and a ton of high. They have low HP but high defenses. So you need someone that can inflict true damage, like a Ra or a card that does poison and can bypass the defenses. Like, if you can knock it down enough, you easily can get over it. There's Ice. Well, that's one form of Isis. And she is a beautiful goddess. She is. I don't know if this Isis is based off the one from Medidra's Descent. No, it is. Because this one, she can change the field. Yeah, this is the one based off Medidra, where it gets rid of dark orbs. Which fine by me, because then I'm going to sit here and combo away. Yeah, I didn't play with a lot of the older sets of Puzzles and Dragons. I didn't play year 1. I started year 2. So I'm on like my 5th year of Puzzles and Dragons. And most other players are probably on year 1 or year 6. I don't know anyone who's on year 7, which means you played the beta. But yeah. Still a game I recommend, but if you're going to play it, I hope you're ready to get magic stones, and I hope you're ready to cash out for them, because that's literally like how it is to play this game. Is that you do need RDM stuff. You can easily just save up your magic stones, because you can easily get magic stones. I mean, they practically just give you stones half the time. Like the next event for April, they're giving us magic stones. They said they're giving us magic stones. If you check their Facebook or you check their website, yeah, we're getting freebies from them soon. In the case of magic stones, every day for the next 2 weeks. We're gonna have a Super God Fest soon. We're currently in Dragonbound Dragon Caller, which is one of the greatest things about Puzzles and Dragons, because like they have a ton of events every other week or every week. Godfest is, I believe, every 2 weeks. Super Godfest are every couple of months. And Player's Choice Godfest can be random. They can pop up next month, they can pop up tomorrow, like a voting poll for it and everything can easily show up. So you never really know. If you're looking to play this game, I advise anyone who is looking into it, only play when only start playing or roll when there's a Godfest with reasonable ratings. Or, oh, Beelzebub, I didn't know you were here. Yes, I did, so that's why I have Mimi. If I didn't, I'd have Ryune. Ryuve. He was part of my Zella team, and he changes poison orbs into wood orbs. He randomly sparks 2 heal orbs. So, Beelzebub is someone you do not want to run into, because he did what he just did. He turned the entire board into poisons. It'd be worse, because there's a dungeon with his full evolved form, and he turns everything into immortal poisons, which are poison orbs with purple circles around them. And it's not a pretty combination to run into. But, yeah, it is. This game has a lot of difficulty, I do say that. It does have like a tier system. If you're into the competitive plays, into competitive playing. So yeah, it'll be a lot of that. PK Fire. Oh, this is actually which fighting collection is this from? I think this is Ignite. Oh yeah, but all the Smash Brothers in it. Oh, it one shot me. I forgot that is Green Sonya, and she does a ton of damage. Oh hey, look, I got it. All right, we're gonna go back to skilling up. I think it's right here. I'm gonna go back up. Assist. Oh yeah, I'm nowhere near a rank up. But I will take the magic stone, and I will use the magic stone to gain some more stamina. Check a Conroy uploaded. Oh, nice. Well, I have something to watch after the stream. Yeah. It's nice to watch Emil in his quirkiness. Like, Emil is a really cool person. If you guys ever get to meet Chuck Conroy, he's an awesome guy. He really is. And him, Nintendo Capri Sun, Proton John, like there's some really cool YouTubers out there. One of my favorite YouTubers, a lot of my favorite YouTubers still to this day, the Super Gaming Brothers, BSC. I enjoy the hilarious gaming that is FTCR. I enjoy watching the guys over at Hellfire whenever I get the chance, and Tom and Tanner and yeah, just a lot of those guys. Like I really do like watching those guys and interacting with them. They're really cool people. Mm. Oh, sorry, I needed some water. My throat was getting dry. Like, yeah, I've been following a lot of these guys. When they started out, a lot of them have now hit 10 years. God, BSC 10 years. Super Gaming Brothers 10. Well, Sometimes Johnny is 10 years. I think Super Game Brothers won't be 10 years till I think either next year or the year after. Because next year. Because my channel will be 10 years. And I think Johnny said that they'll be 10 years. The Super Gaming Brothers are 10 years this year. Because I think it started off as Super Gaming Brothers, then he separated into his own. And still, I watch both. I watch Johnny, I watch his live streams, and then I watch Elliot, Johnny, Sabrina, Matt, Mark, Uncle Silver. I watch all of them game out. A lot of their friends, Jen and her husband, her boyfriend. That's her bae. Nathan, Ted, Lewis, Ryan, Gareth, NBM, Smoothies. Yeah, there's a lot of everybody I watch, or a lot of them that I enjoy watching when they do their videos and their collabs and everything. So it's nice to really see them. And they play a lot of my favorite games. They play a lot of games that that I've recently got into. Like I didn't know what Shantae was, and I got to play Shantae for Virtual Console, and it's such a good game. I played Shantae 1. I played Shantae Risky's Revenge. I played Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. I played Shantae and Half Genie Hero. So I played a lot of games that they've played. Like it's an amazing experience. That thanks to YouTube and all that. Like yeah, there's a lot of stupid on YouTube, but there's a lot of good things that come out of YouTube, and I think that was one of the biggest ones for me, was being able to play a lot of things from YouTube and being able to do such. So yeah, I'm really excited. Why did I come here? I guess just to look at these. Like, I'm just really kind of bored. So I'm just looking. This is stuff you can get if you monster exchange for some cards. To get other cards. This is the monster exchange for the most part. I'd love to have an Ideal, or I'd love to have a Xiao, or is that Valeria? Yeah, that's Valerie. This is Val. Valeria. Battle Master Dragon Caller Valerie. 2 point times RCV for 3 turns. 2 times RCV for 3 turns. Replaces all orbs. 5 times attack for fire and light attribute. Orb movement time plus 2 seconds. 4 times attack and reduce damage when 4 attributes attack at once. And then she has her evolution. 7.5 times attack and when 4 plus attributes attack at once. Or movement time plus 2. And 3 times attack and RCV with 7 plus combos. Why does she not have a 7 combo awakening? That's crazy. Wait, Ambush Master Dragon Caller Valerie doesn't have 7 combo awakening? She has all these team ups? Wow, weak. She has 6 skill boost. I think her cooldown must be really easy then. She looks beast. I have Rathos. I don't have Thorn Dragon Caller Reed. Which Reed looks cool. Delays enemy turns, changes orbs to water heal to fire water heal. 3 times attack in RCV, but unable to erase 3 or less orbs. 3.5 1.5 times attack and reduce damage with water and fire attack at once. Water and fire has become an amazing combination. If you guys have not done that, there's the Zella setup. Because this is the monster, like certain monsters you only get if you use other cards to get them. This is Rochi. And I think Rochi has an evolution as well. Yeah. Black Blade, Black Scissors Cutting Dragon Collar Rochi. And this is her evolution. And Domination Cutting Dragon Collar Rochi. 50% or less enhancements. Follow-up attack. 2 skill boosts. 1 super resist. 1 super bond resist. Follow-up attack and voice. Void's attribute absorption for 1 turn. Changes fire jammers to wood orbs. Water and poisons to dark. 4 times attack for wood and dark attributes. Or movement time plus 2 seconds. 4 times attack and reduce damage with 8+ combos. See, I don't understand why don't they have like a lot of the 8+ combos. I don't like her first form, although I like her secondary better because of the damage setup. But this dragon collar right here, this is my favorite dragon collar. Blazing Storm Devil Dragon. Oh, this is my favorite Dragon Bound. I'm sorry. Blazing Steam Devil Dragon Bound Shao. Shao has removed all lock orbs and changed orbs to fire, water, and heal. Plus 1 combo for 1 turn. 1.5 times to all stats for fire and water attributes, or movement time speed plus 2 seconds, and 7 times attack and reduce damage when fire and water attack at once. I have a friend who has Shao on his team. Do I have enough stuff for Shao? How many cards do I need for Shao? 5? 1, 2, 3, because I think I still have... Do I have you? It says I don't. Wait. No, I didn't have her evolution. No, I don't have any Eshamalis. Oh, that sucks. And I don't want to give up my Halloween Valkyrie. But I think I just have 1, 2, 3 of these cards to exchange. I would have had 4, but I need 5. Unfortunately, I don't have 5. Now, one of the biggest hits here is Beautiful Benevolent Dragon Collar Ideal. Ideal has 777 combo awakenings, skill boost, 2 team RCV pluses, super resist bond, skill bond resist, and voice call. But she has all orb time. It delays enemies' movement time for 2 turns. Changes orbs to all attributes plus heal. So she's a Dark Cali and a delay. And in her leader skill, Colorful Dragon Sacred Prayer Seal, attack increase with 3+ attributes, 2+ heal for up to 17 times. Orb time, movement plus 3 seconds. Then she has her dark form, her evolution, which is Curse and Seal Dragon Collar Ideal. She has enhanced team RCV, enhanced team HP. She has super time extend, super boost, and she has guard break, which ignores enemy defenses, inflicts damage when attacking with 5 attributes. She still has her regular ability, but she has a different skill up. Her leader skill is different. She has Cursed Dragon's Calamity Seal. Attack increase with 2+ combos up to 20 times, or movement plus 3 seconds. So yeah, it's pretty much a pick and choose of which one you want. If you have both ideals, keep them, because ideal is worth it. She's very much worth it. If you ever get ideal, and this is Spirit Dragon Bound. Laja has follow-up attack, quadruple dark attack enhance, super skill boost, super skill resist, and follow-up attack. Changes all orbs to dark and heal. Recovers 50% of your max HP and reduces blind stat by 4. Attack increase with 4+ linked orbs up to 30 times with 30 orbs. Has damage when HP is 80% plus, and orb movement times 3. And I have his evolution, which is this guy, Wandering Spirit Dragon Bound Laja. Laja has Void Damage Piercer, which mastery orbs squares of the same attribute as this monster. Boost this monster's attack and ignore damage voiding status. He also has super skill boost, super skills, super resist bind. He has the quadruples. He still shares the same field of darkness skill, but his leader skill is eternal dragon control Radok. 2 times HP and 5 times attack for dragon and devil types. Attack increase with 5 linked orbs plus up to 4 times. So yeah, he can get you a ton of damage for a dark card, and one of the few dark cards to have follow of attack in his base form and void damage in his evolution. So we have our dragon callers, we have our dragon bounds. So I have literally 2 of my favorite dragon bounds, one of my favorite dragon callers, and I can't get to either of them, unfortunately, which sucks. I do own Laja, but I want to keep Laja. I don't want to get rid of Laja. And I would have loved to have rolled Xiao in Ideal. My other account has Ideal. And there are no collabs available. These are the gems where you can exchange monsters for gems. You get big gems, medium gems, large gems, and then you get exclusive gems based on specific evolutions, like Goemon's gem, Storm Dragon, Lavery's gem, Lightning Sky, Stubborn Dragon Dragon King, Juggernaut's gem. You get a lot of gems, and then you have the enhancements that you can trade in for. Like, you take 2 baby Tamadras and you exchange them for a big Tamadra. Flame Kings, and all of that you can exchange for. But some of them you do need specific cards to get them. You have your Snow Globes, you have your Metal Kings, you have your Super Dragon Kings, and your Extreme Dragon Kings. And your bit stuff. So yeah, that's Puzzle Dragon in the show. But then you also have the ability to purchase them with monster points. So monsters you can sell with points, a lot of them vary, and you just easily pick up a lot of these cards here. Which one is this? This is White Flag Dragon Caller Song and Ellen. She has no evolution now. 2 skill boosts, 1 time extend, 1 7 combo waiting, 1 follow up attack, and 1 skill resist. Yeah, 1 resist skill bind. 30% percent of your max HP healed. Changes all orbs to fire, light, and heal. Glimmering Dragon tries Conquest. 3 times attack and RCV for dragon and balance type. 3 times attack and RCV. 3 times attack and reduce damage when 2 plus light combos. We have someone that does this a lot better. And then that shifting black Dragon Collar Sonya. So it just does what flashing white Dragon Collar does. But I think she has Draco summoning a Fire, Dark, and Life. Fire, Dark, and Heal orbs are changed. And she has more to Fire, Dark, and Heal. She has Follow Attack, 2-prong attack, Recover Bind, in Time Extend. 2 times attack and RCP for Dragon and Devil type. 4 times attack with 2 plus dot combos. It's not worth getting either of them. Because there's so many other things that you can easily get. Oh, and this doesn't go away till the 1st? Oh, nice. That sounds like one of the remixes from Nights. Yep, it is. Zerok Descends this year. Oh god, why is... not one of those dungeons. I'm sorry, I don't like the red dungeons because the red dungeons tend to dick everyone over. Chengdu's here. Ro Ace Collab. Healer Enhances here. Because you can get the Puyos. Yeah, Puyos are here too. I think they're Puyos. I'm not sure. I don't remember their names exactly. But those little devil guys right there, the little white ones, the little Puyo looking creatures, their skills for the Valkyries. Hold on, I'll show you what the Valkyries look like. I have a lot of Valkyries. I think I passed away. Valkyrie. There you go. Valkyrie. Azure Goddess Valkyrie Rain. I have Divine Valkyrie Rose. I don't have the Wood Valkyrie. I have the Dark Valkyrie. I have Valkyrie Claire. This Claire. And then I have Valkyrie Ann and regular Valkyrie. Yep, this is Valkyrie Rose, Divine Law Goddess. She has her own descent, so you run into her there. And then I have Valkyrie Ann, which is her ultimate evolution, which is she has well, that's Ann right there, Dragon Caller Ann, and then that's Valkyrie Rose in the back. That's Valkyrie in the background, and she pretty much just has an enhanced version of Valkyrie's ability, which is attack stance light. But she has attack stance light X, which changes heart orbs to light orbs, and it enhances all light orbs. So, yeah, that's Valk. Trying to figure out what I want to do right now. Because I could skill up my monsters, I could recover my stamina, and then go back to just skilling up my Dragon-bound Dragon Callers. Actually, I kind of should do that. Let me see where all my Dragon Bounds are. Actually. Not just those, but up here too. I got one. I think I have both. Yeah, I have both of them already on the team. I have him on the team. There's my Dark. So actually, let's place you with him. Because you need to be skilled up, right? Yep. Oh, Lord. I'm trying to see where else. Because there's a lot of Dragon Bound and Dragon Callers. I may have some of them. I might have missed some of them. So I'm just taking my time. Not Ninis. I mean, not Nays. I mean, Cottons. Sorry. I have Ninis, I have Nays, I have Cottons. No. I need to skill you up, but there's no skill up dungeon for you. I think that's it for wood. And then light, 1, 2. Are you Dragon Bound? No. I think the other one was. I don't think I have the other one. Yeah, I do have her. Dragon Caller Palami. Changes water to light, dark to heal. This is her full evolution too. So I have 1, 2, 3. I need to work on. I have any dark ones? You Dragon Caller? No, you're Venus. Nay, no. Your Ideals evolution. Your Thunder Dragon, Beely Doria. This is actually, this is Nay's. I mean, not Nay's. That's Ideal's, skill up monster. So if he drops, that's a skill up for Nay. If you want to use the tans. Use Super King Light Shiny Tan. And then 4 or 5 of those. It helps skill her up. You're Dragon Bound? No. But you are a Godfest monster. And then I got you, buddy. Laja. Is Laja my only Dark Dragon Bound? I don't know if I have so many though. Which sucks, because I have a lot of cards. Lost Gear, Nori. Yeah. That's okay. So let me skill up all my monsters. Or attempt to skill them up. Let's actually check the monster enhancement for skill ups and check. So 6. Are you Dragon Bound? No. I know, I'm just checking everyone to make sure. Entries. Six. 31. That's crazy. 31. And she doesn't even have super skill charge either. It's crazy. I could use regular Bassett to level you up, huh? No, I need Wildcat X to skill you up. So now I could probably, unfortunately, have to use Wood Piece to level you up. I think some of them I don't have skill up for, so I have to go down to check them. Okay. 6, 6, 6. Yeah, a lot of these Dragon-bound Dragon Callers are like 6s. I know, I see you too, Cotton. You're gonna be Blue Cotton soon. 6. Yeah, you're Dragon-bound? No, you're Asmal. And this is Simiyi's evolution. I think I have 2 Simiyi's. Yep. Oh god, and you're 3 too, huh? Yep. Oh god, 31. I think you're a 1-turn card too. Playful, eliminating Dragon Caller May. And her evolution, Old Castle, eliminating Dragon Caller Me. Alright. So let's get everybody skilled up, dude. One, 2, 3, 4 cards here. So let me skill them up. That way I know who I can skill up. Does my other account have that card? This one I had her. Yeah, I think it is on my other account. Let's go back. You're a dragon. No, you're a heroine. You're a heroine collab. Memoji. Memoji's awesome. You guys ever get the chance to play Memoji? You're coming. Oh, he's gonna level up too. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes, I know I can defeat it with one combo. I like to not do that. I can, I just don't. I simply just don't care. I just simply like to just do things the way I do.
Shit might sink, I would've thought you would've thought, but I guess you don't think. You make me sick with all your tricks.
Mm. Yep. An hour? 30 plus minutes. 30 minutes plus. Not bad. Well, I at least want to go to 3 o'clock. That way I can have the full 2 hours. Alright. And that is pretty much all my stamina, even with the magic stone. So let's see the guys. Let's see everybody's skill up. 3, 1, 2, 2. So, I guess we got a little time left on the board, huh? Yeah, we still have a little time left on the board, but I kind of out of stamina, and I kind of really didn't plan anything after losing all my stamina. So, I just want to thank everybody who came to watch. Everyone in the puzzle and post when it uploads. Thank you guys so much for watching. Actually, let me turn off the music for a minute. Let me clear everything. Alright, so yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate all of the support that comes through. You guys are amazing. And despite all of the crazy things that happened literally 2 days ago, I have not given up on my channel, despite all of the odds against it, and despite all the things that have been said, and despite all the people that aren't so supportive as I thought they were. I just want to thank everyone who is supportive, and a lot of the people who have stuck around for 9 years. So thank you guys for everything. I will catch you guys tomorrow with the Yu-Gi-Oh portion, because I'm still getting that set up at the time of this. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell for further notifications and stuff. And I will see you guys next time. HPJ signing out.